What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Gifted Gamer 204, and we back at it again, people. So salute to everybody. Thank you, everybody who is able to make it to tonight's stream. I greatly appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Taking time out of this beautiful Monday night. So salute to everybody who is in here already. Uh, we're gonna wait couple minutes, see if anybody, other people join before we get straight to the show, people. How is everybody doing? Night. Oh, yes, people. Today, check this out. Today, I'm gonna try to get to, let me see, at least 9 topics for tonight's show. I'm gonna try to get through them as quickly as I can. Uh, I know I could run my mouth a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna try my best, to keep that to a minimum, and hopefully I could get through all 9 topics. I believe it's 9 of them that I have for the show tonight, people. Okay. So yes, here we are, people. Oh yes. Let me see if I here, put this here. Let me set things up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, man, how's everybody doing? Who's up in here? Who's up in here? Let it be known. Let it be known, people. Let it be known. Heights is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yes. Salute to you, brother. Diana is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Salute to you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. How we do. We here. It's Monday night, people. It's Monday night. Okay? So, We need to get hype. I understand, you know, it's the beginning of the week, but it's okay. It's okay. All right. Just things we got to deal with in life. You know what I'm saying? It's all right. We're going to get through this. We're going to have a great time tonight, people. We're going to try to keep it nice and calm today. Because if y'all was here yesterday, I got a little bit excited. I got a little bit hyped, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's going to happen from time to time. How we do. And salute to my brother, Solid Snake, stepping up in the building. My brother. You know what it is. I appreciate you being here, my brother. You know how it is. I'm going to try to keep it nice and calm tonight. You know what I'm saying? This Monday night, the beginning of the week. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to try to get through at least, like I was saying, like at least like 9 topics. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, hopefully I get through it. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully I don't yap my mouth too much. We do have a hater, okay? We do have a hater that I'm addressing tonight, by the way. Just one. So it shouldn't you know, take me that long to address him, but it is what it is. But it sounds like he's hating. You know what I'm saying? The usual. My brother Todd Snow stepped up in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Salute to you, my brother. Thank you for being here tonight. Thank you for being here tonight, man. How it is. We're gonna keep it nice and simple tonight. We're gonna have a nice, relaxed Monday night. We're just trying to get through these topics. Want to go through a couple things. So check it out. The let me see what we have here, okay? I'm gonna try to get through some. They did a patch for Marvel Spider-Man on PC. There's some things that we need to discuss, like as far as like the 5090 laptops and things like that. They got a Kingdom Come Delivers 2 reviews. The reviews are in. They have a rumor here about GTA 6 with the price. As far as the price goes, I want to get into a quick little segment with the friends per second. They were talking about Assassin's Creed Shadows. I want you guys to take a quick listen to what they got to say. Also, you know, going back to Sean Layden's interview, he was talking about, they asked him if the PlayStation 6 could afford to go discless, okay? So we're going to touch on that. IGN as well, okay? Did an update this morning as far as like what we could expect from the state of play, Sony state of play. We're going to try to touch on that. We're going to try to touch on Perfect Dark. We're going to touch on the hater. Okay, we're going to touch a little bit on the hater. And then we're going to get to that Battlefield, okay? Trailer that was dropped today, people. Okay? Which looks absolutely incredible, people. We're going to get to all that. We're going to get to all that. Well, we're going to try. You know me, I'll be yapping my mouth, man. We're going to try to get there. All right? All right? We're going to try to get there. For sure. Yes, sir. Tasha is in the building. Todd Snow, Heights MD. Solid Snake stepped in here. Yup. Oh, I heard that Kingdom is a monster on the Pro. Bro, it's the best place for your gaming needs. That's all it is. They just keep on proving the Pro, you know, to be the best time and time again. My brother, Old Man Guru, stepped up in the building, ladies and gentlemen. My brother, I'm glad you could make it here. Yes. Here we are. Yes. We're gonna start the show in 3 minutes. I'm gonna give it to 7:20. We're gonna give it to 7:20. All right, 2 more minutes. That's how we gonna do it. Listen, man. Call of Duty is in trouble. That's all you gotta know. Call of Duty is in trouble. That Battlefield, I mean, my goodness. I couldn't believe it. I just wasn't able to go live earlier. But we're here. The game is going to be, well, yes. Praying. That game, if they do what they gotta do, bro, it's over. Call of Duty better get it together. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. I couldn't believe my eyes. Hey man, I can't get with that Kingdom Come 2 delivers. It's like potato salad with raisins, that ass. I feel it's not my type of game either. It's not my type of game, but you know, a lot of people appreciate those type of games and they looking forward to it. So, you know, everybody has their preference when it comes to video games and things like that. That's why I'm not knocking it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, you know. I'm just, it got an okay score on the Metacritic. We're gonna get into it. Yes. I'm jumping ship quickly. A lot of people are. If they deliver, a lot of people will. It would be funny if Sony buy Battlefield. Imagine that, bro. Yes. All right, so I think we let's get on with the show, people, because I have a few topics that I need to go over, and I know it's gonna take me some time. Okay, so we're gonna get right into it. People, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate everybody that's here tonight with your boy. Okay. So here we go. Let me see. Let me get everything ready. So this is the first topic. I'm gonna try to get through this one real quick. Oh, my Steam Deck. Steam Deck is not working, people. I don't know what's going on. Oh, here we go. Gonna have some technical. Hey, people. Yeah, it's not working. Oh man, people. Give me 1 second. Uh-oh. Technical difficulty. PC, y'all want PC? Okay, let me see. Can y'all hear me? Y'all can still hear me, right? Everything is running good? Let me know. Let me know if everything is still running good so we can start the show. Oh, let me know. You know, people. You know. This is PC, people. Y'all want a PC? This is what you got to deal with. These are the things. You hear me? We out. These are the things you got to deal with, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it is. But anyways. So here we are, people. Okay, let's get on with the show. Boom. All right, so here we are. Real quick. So today they dropped the Marvel Spider-Man 2 on Steam hotfix, okay? Hopes to address PC port stability woes. It also addresses issues with DualShock 4 button prompts and a progress-breaking bug, okay? Second hotfix is now available for Marvel Spider-Man 2 on Steam. This hotfix, deployed at Marvel Spider-Man 2, sits on a mixed reception on Valve's storefront, contains various crash fixes and changes to improve the game's stability. This patch also resolves a bug that prevented players from getting achievements. The update explained affected players will unlock those achievements retroactively after updating the game and loading a saved file. The patch also addresses an issue with DualShock 4 button prompts and resolved a frame rate related progression blocker in the mission Show Me New York. The Steam says it'll continue to keep its collective ear to the ground as the hotfix rolls out and will keep a close eye on its crash reporting system and your feedback. So this is it right here. These are the patch notes. Try to zoom in a little. See if I can see. Okay, so this is Tom Warren over on X. Okay, so this is it right here. Various crash fixes and stability improvements fixed a bug that could cause achievements not being awarded on some configurations. Triangle and square button prompts are now displayed correctly when using a DualShock 4 controller with Steam input enabled. Solved a frame rate related bug that could block players during the mission Show Me New York. So there it is right there, people. There it is. Those of y'all who are on PC playing Spider-Man 2, that is the update right there. And just a quick reminder, let me show you something real quick. Okay? This is these are the PC requirements, people. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, this is it right here. If you're trying to do 4K ray tracing, okay? You're gonna need a 4090 to run at 4K 60. Oh, y'all can't even see that right there. Give me a second. Y'all can't even see that right there, right? Let me see something. Letting me? Uh-oh. Letting me. I'm not gonna deal with that right now. I'm new at all this. But anyways, let me explain it to you. To run this game at 4K 60 frames per second, you need a RTX 4090 with an Intel Core i9, okay? Or AMD Ryzen 7 7800 X3D. You getting that on the PS5 Pro. Okay? This is what you're getting with a $700 console. You need a 4090 to run the game with the ray tracing, which is gonna cost a 4090 pre-built 4090 graphics card right now. They're selling for like $3,000 just for the graphics card. So that's just something real quick I wanted to share with you, okay? Just in case using the market for a PC or a console, things of that nature. All right. So we're gonna move on to the next topic, okay? Let's keep this moving, people. Let's keep it rolling. So, sticking to the PC, right? AMD Fire Range CPUs, including Ryzen 9 9955HX3D based gaming laptops with RTX 50 series GPUs listed for pre-order. Okay, here we go, people. So AMD's recently released Fire Range CPU may be available soon, as a polished retailer has listed some laptops with custom configurations with these chips. The retailer is Dream Machines, which is offering several of these laptops for pre-orders, starting at 2320 euros and up to 3930 euros for the best possible CPU GPU configuration. The price can go higher depending on other specifications and includes various CPUs from AMD paired with various RTX 50 series GPUs. Now, real quick, I'm going to show you the equivalent of 3930 euros, okay? This is the equivalent, ladies and gentlemen. $4,042 is what equals the 3930 euros, okay? Just so you can have a clear understanding of what's going on here. A laptop, okay? These are gaming laptops with the 5090s in them, okay? Is going to cost you $4,000. Keep that in mind. Do know that these laptops aren't from any major brands you usually buy from, but are custom editions featuring configurations ranging from RTX 5070 Ti to RTX 5090, and with CPUs such as upcoming AMD Ryzen 9 9955HX and 9955HX 3D, and Core Ultra 9 275HX. As far as the configurations with Ryzen 9 9955HX 3D go, the cheapest available at 2526 is with RTX 5070. These things are expensive. You paying for a laptop, well, you will be paying for a PC. It's crazy. But another edition with Ryzen 9955HX is also available at a cheaper price tag of $2320. You can also find the RTX 5080 and RTX 5070 Ti with either of these CPUs. All these laptops look pretty identical to each other as they feature the same size and display properties. Each of these models offer a 16-inch screen with a 2560 by 1600p resolution, running at a 300 Hz refresh rate. While these aren't yet in stock, users can pre-order these machines if they trust the retailer. At the moment, AMD hasn't revealed the exact date of availability of the Ryzen 9 9555HX 3D, but since it's going to be available in the first half, along with the Ryzen 9900X3D and the Ryzen 9950X3D for desktops, it is likely coming soon. Have also seen ASRock adding support for Ryzen 9950X3D and 9900X3D on its AM5 motherboards, which is yet another indicator of their upcoming retail launch. I mean, my goodness. All these damn names, yo, especially AMD. Yo, AMD has some of the weirdest names. That's why AMD always confused me. Because it's like all these numbers, like 9930X3. I'm like, bro, can you keep it simple? What is all this? You know what I'm saying? Like, no wonder people just automatically, by default, just gravitate to NVIDIA. Because it's so simple. RTX 4090. You already know what I'm talking about. You know. RTX 4070. You know what I'm talking about. It's that simple. If I'm going over here, AMD Ryzen 9 7700X 3DX, you're going to be like, what is this guy talking about? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, they got to fix that. They got to fix that problem. Like, what is that, bro? Make life simple. People don't need all these numbers attached to, to your CPUs and GPUs. They don't need all that. Just make it simple enough so we can understand, just like NVIDIA. RTX 4090. I know what you're talking about. It's ridiculous. But anyways, yeah, I wanted to share this with you. These are laptops going at for $4,000, bro. $4,000. You could get yourself a 4090 PC rig for $4,000. PCs are always going to be better than laptops as far as gaming. But, like, everybody's different. People might not have the luxury to just stay home or come home from work and just go on their desktop and start gaming there. A lot of people travel. A lot of people do traveling for work. So maybe this works for those specific people, for that particular crowd. So, to each his own. I'm just here to break it to you, break the news that if you're trying to get to this with a laptop with a 5090, this is what you're going to be paying, okay? $4,000. Okay. Let's keep it moving right along, people. Okay? So, here we go. Moving on. Next topic here. So, this is the Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, okay? Let me see if this score updated. No, it's the same. Okay. So, This is it right here, okay? And it's at a high 87. Me particularly, I'm not into this game. It's already known.
After 4 hours with Kingdom Come
reviewers,
Deliverance
okay?
2, I was struck with the thought that this is a
From
game
the
that
reviewers
is exceedingly
that
challenging to demo. The original
it's
Kingdom
going to
Come
take you
Deliverance had an
100
impressive level of
hours
depth and authenticity,
to complete the
and
game.
These are elements that have
That's
been
why I'm
broadened
saying
and expanded on in KCD2.
These
but
type of
meant that the
games
time I spent in the
are for
world of
people that are
Warhorse's
just
virtual
looking
bohemia
forward to
was
this
far too brief.
and know
Nevertheless, it's a
that they're
place
just gonna
and
stay
experience
in
I am
this
excited
particular
to
world.
revisit.
They not coming out of it. These are what these types of games are for. So
Well, the
it's
original
already
Kingdom Come
known. The
Deliverance was a
reviewers came
difficult
out and
game
they
for a
said
lot
that
of
it's going to
people
take you
get
over
into.
100
Kingdom Come
hours
Deliverance
to
2
complete
aims
the
to be more
campaign
accessible
and
in both story
and side
and
missions
gameplay,
and things
but
of that
achieve this
nature.
without
If you're
compromising
trying,
any
it's
of the
already known
elements
if
that
you're trying to
resonated
go
with the first game's
for the
hardcore
platinum
fans. Players
trophy,
won't need to have finished or even played KCD
that's gonna
to
take
enjoy
you
KCD2,
200
but the
hours to
sequel's
complete.
80 to 100
So,
hour experience will certainly
there
be
it is right
elevated
there.
for
You
anyone
see the
that's
scores
already had a
here.
foundation in the series. The demo
Well,
opens
PS5
up
got an
with a
88,
massive
Xbox
siege
88,
as my
and
character
PC
took to the
87.
walls with crossbow in hand. The crossbow is a new weapon to the
This is
franchise,
IGN,
and one I was immediately
IGN
tasked
tag,
with
they
using,
all, you
so I
know,
began
a
firing bolts
50.
towards a formidable
My
number
goodness.
of foes. I actually had to take a beat so I could take in the
But yeah, we could
impressive
go
visuals
through
on display
the scores.
in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I actually can't recall
I
playing
just want
through a
I just
better
wanted to share
looking
this with
Siege.
you. These
I
are the
was,
scores
however,
that they gave the
snatched out of
game.
admiring the
And
impressive visuals and the grim-looking arms and armor wielded by my allies.
some of
as
the
sword
reviewers I
slashes
was
began to
watching
come
say
my
they had
way.
a difficult
Combat
time
is
with
one of
as
the
far
main
as with the
elements that have
gameplay.
received a bit of streamlining,
With the
and this is
gameplay,
something
they
that I
said,
believe was much needed given the hours I spent trying
you know,
to figure out the melee in the original
it
game.
was
The Warhorse
basically
team said they aimed for
you either
easy to
spam
learn,
the
but hard to
button
master,
like to
and
attack,
admitted that they fell
or like
short
it
of the
was
mark
very
in the
like
original KCD. But on
janky,
renewing
like
that
the
goal for
controllers as far as
KCD2.
like
Parries
blocking
and blocks
and
are
then hitting
slightly
him.
easier, but
Like
players will now
they had
have
a
more
very
freedom
difficult
in how they
time.
fight.
They said,
Those who wish
but
to
they
wail
said
on
that
their opponent with a
that's
little
not
more
what
reckless
people
abandon
come to this
will find
game
that
for.
strikes from
So
different
don't
directions flow
expect
together
to
more
come into
fluidly.
this
And
game
while flashy combos
expecting
still exist
great
and offer a lot
combat,
more
'cause you're not
utility,
gonna get
they
that.
feel less essential to
What you're
victory
gonna
than they
get
did
out
in
of
the
this
original game. At least with the enemies that
is
I
what you
fought
came
over
for,
my
which
4
is the
hours.
story,
There was
which
also
is
much
the
more variety
exploration.
and utility
You
to be
know,
found across the
being
various
able to
weapon types
do
of Kingdom
whatever
Come
you want. You
Deliverance
could
2.
get drunk in the
Previously,
game.
weapons
You
like
could
swords,
you could
axes,
pass
and
out
maces
drunk.
shared a lot of the
You could
same moves
do
and combos.
anything you want. You want to go
Warhorse commented on
explore,
that,
do
saying
whatever
this
you
was
want.
due to the team
That's
being
what this
much
type of
smaller
game is
during
gonna
the
bring to
development
you.
of the original
Okay?
Kingdom Come
Don't
Deliverance.
look for this
This time
game to
around,
come
however,
in
they have
here
expanded
and
on
expect,
individual
just
weapons
great
by working with
combat
weapon masters to
and
give each weapon their own
think that's
movesets
you
and
got
combos,
that's the type of game you're
recreating
going
real
for, because it's
historical
not.
fighting styles, but also
But
allowing weapons to further
those
lean
of you who
their
are into this game,
idiosyncrasies
I'm pretty
and
sure
tap
you
into
know
how
this
they were
already.
used throughout
Okay?
history.
So,
hopefully that means
because
no
they
more
actually
awkward
spoke
pokes
on
to the
this.
face
So,
with the flat
but
end of
as
an
far as
axe.
like the
One of the other new
storyline, the
weapons was
setting,
firearm, a basic black
they
powder
actually
weapon
enjoyed
that
it.
was used to
You know, they said
devastating
they had a
effect in the
great
trailer,
time,
and while the preview did
and
not offer the
the
opportunity
least
to use
part
one,
that they enjoyed the
Warhorse
most,
said
they
that
said,
gun
was
is
the
more of a
combat.
rare super weapon
Sadly,
that can
you know,
open up a
but
fight
like
with
I
a
said,
big bang and
most
plume of
people
smoke
coming
before
into
you
this
then
game are
enter the
not
fray
going
yourself
into it
with
for
sword
the
and shield,
combat
rather than
anyways.
something that will
So
see
they
frequent
already know
use.
this.
Once again, this is
So if
similar
you
to how
good with the
firearms were
combat
used in
being the
medieval
way it
period.
is,
On the subject
this
of
game
historical
should be
accuracy,
up
it
your
is
alley.
clear that this remains
Okay?
a key
You should
focus
have
for Warhorse.
a
Although they are
phenomenal
slightly
time in this
altering
game
with how they
if
approach
you
accuracy
okay
this time around.
with the
During
combat being the
preview
way it
event,
is.
we were able to see
They
both
saying
the
you're gonna have a
virtual
great
Gutenberg
time.
or Cut
The
Nahora,
beginning,
as well as the
it
real
shows you
checked
where you
town.
left off
Seeing this
from part
location in the
1,
flesh,
so
as well
it'll
as in-game, really
it'll
drove home how much care
bring
and
you up to
attention
date.
is
Excuse me,
going
it's
into
gonna bring you up to
authentically
date,
recreating the location.
and then the game is
And
gonna
that
start, and
authenticity
you're
is
off
the
from
main
there.
driving
All right.
factor for
So
Kingdom
there
Come
it
Deliverance
is,
2,
and
rather than adherence to complete
those of y'all who looking
historical
forward to that,
accuracy,
I
with the
hope
goal
you
to
and
create
are
an authentically
pre-ordered
medieval,
and are
epic
ready to get
historical
into this
drama.
world.
This means there are
I
plenty of
hope
weapons,
you have an
armor,
amazing time
locations,
with this
events,
game,
and characters
because
that have been recreated
you're
with a
gonna
combination
get
of love,
what you pay for.
research, and
It's
a few
over 100
educated
hours
guesses,
just
but
to
Kingdom
complete
Come
the
Deliverance
campaign,
2 is
and
also
over
embracing
200
the little more of
hours
its dramatic
if
and
you want to
cinematic
go
side
for the
too,
platinum
while
trophy.
still keeping hold of
So
elements
those those of you who are
Drinking
into these
potions
type of
to
games,
save your game.
especially coming
Firstly,
from
the
part
concoction
1,
is now
you should
called
already know what
Remedium
you're getting
Save
yourself
Ganium,
into.
and
So
those who play
you
the
will
original may
most
be happy to learn
definitely
that
be
it is
getting
now
your money's
somewhat
worth.
easier to acquire.
Okay,
remains
when
in the
you
game
go and
because
purchase this
it is
game.
important
So
to the team that there is
enjoy
a minimum
it.
investment
You
in
know,
the decisions you
this
make.
is what gaming is
And both
about.
your
Enjoy
successes
it.
and failures
Have a
have
great
an
time with
impact,
the game,
which actually mostly
and
complements how
let
Kingdom Come
everybody know.
Deliverance 2
You know,
is
let
building
everybody
their
know how's
quests
it going.
and how you can
Share
interact with the world.
your
Another element of this
progress
is
and
how
things of
Kingdom
that
Come
nature, man. Because
Deliverance's titular character
this is
Henry
what it's
is
about.
thrust
You know what
into
I'm
the
saying?
adventure of this
So
new game. A common trope
there it
for
is right there
RPGs
for
that receive
this
a
topic. Okay. Um. Yes. Salute to my brother. SN Kev is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Just like that. Oh yes. Salute to you, my brother. Que lo que. Anyways, we're gonna keep it moving right along, people. Okay? We're gonna keep it moving right along. So now, let's get into our next topic, which is about GTA 6 and the price. Okay? This is what's being said, okay, out there in the street. So GTA 6 Standard Edition won't include GTA Online. We are seemingly in the new year. A new Grand Theft Auto finally sees the light of day. GTA 6's release window is fall 2025, which means we have more than half a year to speculate on Rockstar's game's follow-up. One such piece, a speculation suggests that the standard edition of the game will not include GTA Online, which will be sold separately at the game's inevitable launch. Separating online component may keep GTA 6 at $70, leaker suggests. In a recent GTA forum post, known GTA leaker Tez2 claimed the popular online mode will be sold separately from GTA 6 Standard Edition. This will not be too surprising as both Grand Theft Auto 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2's online modes are both currently available as standalone products for $19.99. However, this will be the first time it will be sold separately at launch. That'll be huge. Test 2 speculates this could be beneficial for both Take-Two Interactive and the consumer. For the publisher, this would allow new Grand Theft Auto products into gamers' hands by lowering the cost of admission for its online component, similar to how it currently is with Grand Theft Auto 5. For the consumer, this means the story component can be sold at the now standard $70 price tag. T2 could benefit by pricing the online standalone lower, making it accessible for those who can't afford the $70 or $80 price. Eventually, those players will upgrade to access the story mode, so that's a win-win for them, Test 2 wrote. This also opens an opportunity. Some players may be eager to access the story mode but can't afford the upgrade price too. That's when they could slide in GTA Plus and offer Game Pass like access. They'll net extra profits from players who keep subscribing instead of saving for the upgrade. Another win-win for Take-Two. The win for us is if the online standalone is priced as low as it can be and factored into the total cost. The game could be sold at a standard $70 instead of a wrong. Either way, that's especially with what he said here. That's why it wouldn't be good for them to bring this game at $100. It just doesn't work because they don't need to. You see what I'm saying? They don't need to bring this game at $70. Just bring it at regular standard price, $70. $70. And like he said, if you want to add the online, that's the extra $20 and make that as the bundle as the $100 game. So he's coming with the storyline, the campaign mode with the online. Put that together, $100. You want the full package? Spend $100. Just want the story? Spend the $70. You just want the online? Spend the $20. Either way, they're gonna end up winning. Either way, everybody's buying this game. So they have nothing to worry about. Whatever decision they make outside of it, the standard edition being 100, as long as they stay away from this, they should be perfectly fine. This is going to cause a little bit of, people online, it's gonna stir up, you know, a couple things online, and people are gonna start letting their voices be heard. So if I'm Rockstar, I don't want that type of drama. You know what I'm saying? Especially that you don't need that type of drama. You bring in the most anticipated game ever. Everybody's waiting to get their hands on this game. You don't need to go up there to the $100 mark. Just do it. Break it down like this: $70 standard game. So you want it with the online, with the full package, $100. Or do you want the online separately? $20. The choice is yours. Point blank, period. They ain't got nothing to worry about. They ain't got nothing to worry about. The game is gonna break records regardless. So why bring a little bit of controversy by making the game $100 standard when you know people are gonna buy it regardless? So you don't need to deal with that headache. You don't need to deal with people online, you know, all this drama. Just stay away from that. People are gonna get your game regardless. Do it this way, and everything is gonna be running perfectly fine. And that's, again, of course, if they are coming out with the online on launch, because usually they don't do that. So we have to wait and see what they're gonna do. And until then, all we gotta do is wait. And by the way, in case you didn't know, by the way, tomorrow, okay? Tomorrow it is the quarterly earnings for Roblox and EA. So tomorrow we have EA and Roblox. They will be rolling out their quarterly earnings, okay? That's tomorrow. On the 6th, February 6th, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yes. We will be getting the Take-Two earnings call. That's the day that we need to circle on our calendars, okay? Come February 6th, that is Take-Two's earnings call. That's when we will know more information about Grand Theft Auto 6. Once that meeting is done, we should come out of there. We should come out of February 6th with something that Take-Two gives us. Something has to come out of that meeting, okay? So that is a day that we must keep in mind, okay, people? So there it is right there, ladies and gentlemen. And guess what? My brother Sotness just stepped up in the building. Salute to you, my brother. I appreciate you pulling up. You know what I'm saying? We went through a couple topics already. But I could fill you. The chat could fill you in, or I'll fill you in later on. You know what I'm saying? You know how we do over here. So let's keep it moving, right? So I want to play you this little clip right here, okay? I want you to listen. This is frames per second, okay? They are speaking on Assassin's Creed Shadows. Now, me personally, I'm hyped for this game. You know what I'm saying? When I purchased my PC, I told you I got the game for free. So I believe that will be my first gameplay series that I'm gonna upload on my channel. That's what I'm aiming for. Okay, that's what I'm aiming for. So I'm excited to play the game. I like what I've seen so far from the little clips that we've seen online, but pay attention to what they're saying. I take what Skill Up says, you know, very highly, because I feel like he gets it when it comes to the video games. And when I first discovered him was when he did the Returnal review. He did a review for Returnal, and I saw him, and I promise you, everything that he said in that review was every single thing that I was thinking myself. The exact same thing. So when I saw him, I'm like, okay, he gets it. Like, he knows what to look for in video games, how to review them. You know what I'm saying? So let's take a quick listen here to what they have to say here about AC Shadows, okay? We bring the levels up. Y'all could hear it good, and let's roll it. Let's see.
Switch just to get through the combat.
Just to bonk people.
Yeah.
It's really interesting that like all three of us are just not really into this. That's kind of unusual for us, I think, especially for a game like this. It's not like offensively bad. It's just also not great, if you know what I mean. Like, it's just, there's just this kind of meh vibe that comes out of it. I think someone else was talking about like Ghost of Tsushima, and obviously the comparisons are going to come. And we haven't played this whole thing, so we can't compare it to Ghost of Tsushima, but it's clear that Ghost of Tsushima was doing the Ubisoft thing better than Ubisoft was in Valhalla and I think in other games, right? So I guess my question is that, like, how did Sucker Punch manage to do that better? Why did that Ghost of Tsushima work so well? And what are we not seeing in Shadows so far that makes us think, oh yeah, they're on the right track?
I think Ghost of Tsushima was able to come with no baggage. It wasn't trying to hit hallmarks of another franchise, hallmarks of another publisher with like what they specialize in terms of at least gameplay and open world design. And then I think also Ghost of Tsushima had a lot of really good open world activities that at first when you look, it's like, oh, they just put a bunch of things on a map. But as you do them, you feel like you really want to get them because they're nice, they're interesting, and they tie back in really nice to the progression and the main gameplay loop. And they all kind of fit in the world, and it like made sense in Jin Sakai's adventure. Does that make,
I think you hit the nail on the head with regard to baggage. I think playing early Assassin's Creed games, I think the Animus is such a cool narrative. Oh, hi, Jelly. Such a cool narrative thing to tie everything together. But the first Civilization stuff and everything, I would say, from Black Flag onwards has just been so convoluted and just so... Like, I would get annoyed in the more recent ones if they would pull you out of the Animus to do the modern day stuff. So I was like, I just don't care. I don't care. But obviously for Assassin's Creed, it gave them a vehicle to do things like the history tour, which I think is a really cool use of all the research they've done. I think it's a really cool way to introduce history to people. And I think with Ghost just being laser focused on telling Jin's story and the story of Tsushima and the Mongols, like, yeah, it just felt like a purer experience in a way. And also, like once you see the Assassin's Creed formula, I think this is also a case of us growing up and aging with Assassin's Creed. It's like Bond. It's, the Bond from your childhood is your Bond, right? The Assassin's Creed that you grew up with is kind of your Assassin's Creed. So I'm like a 2 Brotherhood. So that was my absolute favorite peak Assassin's Creed for me. And every time the franchise has gotten a bit bigger and stuff, it's like I found things to like about it. Like,
but it's just not the same. Like Pierce Brosnan, GoldenEye, that's my Bond. Yeah, when he drove a tank through a fucking wall, they've never done that again. You'll never top that.
Invincible.
Cinema.
Peak cinema. But that's just not how I feel about it, because I'm also at a point in my life where I just don't have enough time, and the games just keep getting bigger, and I feel like old woman yells at cloud. But
we also don't know how big it's going to be, so exactly. I'm not. You know what I mean? I do think you touched on something that I totally agree with in relation to purity, and I think what made Ghost of Tsushima feel great was that it did feel quite pure in that it did have. It will guide you where to go with the wind, for example. Like, that is what you did. That was a cool thing. And a bird would swoop in over your head to, like, guide you to a location, or the little fox that you had to follow, or whatever it was.
And it was a fun gimmick. Not but it was a nice thematic gimmick, which I like.
Correct. It was like, how do we accomplish the same objective, but do so in a way that feels more organic and immersive for that setting? And I think for that reason, it felt... You were doing the same Ubisoft thing that you were always doing, but it felt fresh. It felt interesting, and it felt... like more immersive in a way that, and I never felt that in Shadows. They say it's like a less map marker driven game. I don't know how you guys feel about that. I was still following map markers in Shadows when I was playing.
What are you on about? When you're like, I mean, it even did line on ground.
I know that. 100%.
But a very unsubtle line, yeah.
There was literally an article that did the headline that ran like maybe last week talking about Ubisoft saying that this is a less map marker driven game. And it's like,
look, they've done this before. Like, we've fallen for this before. When Far Cry, the one in America, Far Cry 5?
5, yeah.
When 5 dropped, they had tried to really retool exploration and how you discovered things on the map, and it felt novel at first, but ultimately it still kind of was just like a different what's the phrase, like you put lipstick on a pig, it's like a different, I don't know, it was
different colored M&Ms. Different colored M&Ms,
like exactly. So I kind of was getting the same feeling here when like I got to see how exploration works, and it's like, oh, open the map and then click on a thing to send scouts out, and it's like an expendable resource.
That pissed me off so much.
And then it just reveals icons on the map, and then you're like, oh, okay, fuck me, I guess.
But also, like, they're like revamped stealth, and they showed like new animations, and I'm like, okay, that's nice, but I don't really give a fuck about animation.
You're still hiding, you're still hiding in a bush, or
still
But
hiding
now
in a
you
bush
can
and
lie
whistling.
down in the bush.
Okay, and
Which is cool.
and look, again, that's cool, but at the same time, it just feels like, I don't know, man. It seems like such a minor thing that we're celebrating the fact that you can finally crouch down after 25 years of video games. You know what I mean? Like that. So again, no shade to them. And there also is the light ability to like turn off lights. And yeah, but that didn't really make itself very felt.
I used that
felt
once by accident.
Gimmicky, totally. You don't really need it, and so I just think. So yeah, I think the point about Ghost of Tsushima, yeah, I agree. It's more pure and it feels more immersive, and because it's doing the same sort of things, but it's really going the extra mile in terms of how do we dress this up and make it feel like it's not actually that thing, even though it totally is that thing, right? But then there's also just the straight up combat, and the combat in Ghost of Tsushima, very good. It's great combat. It feels fantastic. It's got it's got like some weight to it. It has a skill cap. It's simple. It is rock paper scissors, but it really feels great. Whereas this combat feels terrible, and I don't like it. And it's a modern Assassin's Creed combat. It's never felt good.
It's hacky.
Always just it's hacky, totally.
It's interesting. Like if we are doing the comparison game, it's absolutely like a feedback tangibility thing where I've seen some content creators capture gameplay footage for Shadows and try and make the combat look cool, where the character just stands there and perfectly combos and perfectly parries and strikes an enemy down in one hit. But it doesn't have that same cling clang, like feedback response, camera control, emphasis on that. Like it doesn't have any of that, and it doesn't necessarily have to. But it's when you're looking at all these things and then you're like, wait a minute, you can't help it.
Yeah,
I totally agree. Yeah, so I feel, I mean, and obviously we keep saying this as a disclaimer, and we do, and
So I'm gonna stop it right there. Okay? Did y'all just hear that, ladies and gentlemen?
Finish him.
Did you just hear that, ladies and gentlemen? Now listen, man. Listen. I'll be honest. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited. I'm looking forward to AC Shadows. Like I like what I see, what they've shown us, and everything. But then I bumped into this, and I saw they had a talk about it, comparing it to Ghost of Tsushima. So I had to click, and I had to see what, especially, what my man Skillup had to say. So, because I take what Skillup says about game reviews, very seriously. So, when he said that, when he's saying all these things, it's like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, what's going on? Everything that I've seen, at least, as far as AC Shadows, has looked, incredible. It looks incredible. And now coming into this and hearing them talk like this, they are all, the three of them, okay? The three of them. Not one of them said, I disagree, I did enjoy my time with the game. I did do this. I was doing this. Like, the three of them all said that they did not enjoy their time with the game. So that is concerning to me. Okay? That is very concerning to me. Skillup said he doesn't like the combat at all. He said he don't like the combat. And these are one of the things that when I'm looking at it, I'm like, the combat actually looks great. But he's saying that it does. He said he prefers the Ghost of Tsushima combat rather than this new AC Shadows game. Ghost of Tsushima is already 5 years old. I believe it is, right? 5 years old or something like that. We are in AC Shadows. This is supposed to be, a leap over that. And here we are. My man Skillup is saying that he prefers the Ghost of Tsushima combat better than AC Shadows, ladies and gentlemen. Now you tell me what you think he's gonna be saying when that Ghost of Yote comes out, ladies and gentlemen. Did I do that or what? Did I do that or what? He's over here talking about Ghost of Tsushima. That's a 5-year-old. That game is cross-gen at that. Cross-gen, 5-year-old game. Okay? He's talking about this, about a modern game that has yet to come out. Updated. combat system, updated graphics. It's a new engine that Ubisoft is using for this game. Is not gonna be like none of the rest of the Assassin's Creed that we're used to. This is a totally brand new game. It's a brand new system. So hearing him talking like this is like, bro, like what is going on here? He even talking about that, they was trying to say that this game, it doesn't have like the marker. You know what I'm saying? Like that tells you like, oh, 400 feet away, like a little diamond. And like Dragon Age, the Veil Guard has, that you always see that diamond that is telling you like it's 300 feet away, and you just go towards the diamond. That's what he was talking about, the marker, right? Like he even said that he prefers Ghost of Tsushima. Ghost of Tsushima, you swipe up and and the wind tells you where you need to go. He prefers the system like that. Like he's talking about Ghost of Tsushima like it just came out a year ago. And salute to my brother. You know how we do up in here.
Finish him.
Sponsoring tonight's show, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yes, people. Yeah, drop some fire emojis for my brother Solid Snake up in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Just like that. I appreciate you, my brother. He's dropping the firebomb up in here. Okay? And he says, I was thinking the same thing. I promise you the combat looks funny. Something just not right about it. Hey, it's crazy though. They said that this is a brand new engine. The game is supposed to feel different from any other AC. The game is supposed to be totally different. So that's why I'm having like a hard time like actually believing this, like listening to them, and I'm just like what is going on? I thought everything was good. Like I don't know what to, like we just gonna have to wait and see. But hearing this definitely has me worried. You know what I'm saying? It definitely has me worried. And if they drop the ball on this game, it's over for Ubisoft. Like it's done. Ubisoft, it's done. If they drop the ball with this game right here, the Ubisoft company is on the line. Them talking like this is crazy. A lot of people, not just me, a lot of people in the gaming industry look towards SkillUp. They trust SkillUp when he speaks. Okay? So a lot of people go to him for the reviews. And look at how he's talking. That is very concerning. It's very concerning. So that has me a little bit nervous. The only thing is that I got the game for free. That's all I could go by. Like it came for free with my PC purchase. So I'm gonna be able to play the game. I'm gonna see what happens, but it's like Solid Snake says, like something looks off. Like the sparks when they clashing with the swords, like it looks spark. You know what I'm saying? Like kind of that cheap spark that you see like pop up. I don't know, but we're gonna have to wait and see, man, because it's crazy. But salute to you, my brother. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for being here and being so supportive, my brother. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Always pulling up to the streams for the videos. You know what time it is. And salute to Diana being another sponsor of the show tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Just like that.
Finish him.
That's how we're doing it tonight, people. Ladies and gentlemen, drop some fire emojis in the chat for Diana for sponsoring tonight's show. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yes. This is how we're doing it tonight, people. Thank everybody for being here tonight on this beautiful and amazing Monday night. Okay? Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for the $2. Thank you, Solid Snake, for the $5 bomb. We're gonna keep it moving. That's all I just wanted to show you this because it's very concerning. And another reason why is because they keep bringing it back to Ghost of Tsushima. They're comparing it to Tsushima. They're saying that Tsushima, in their eyes, is a better game. Especially that Tsushima is so focused, like on the story mode, like it is story driven on the Mongols and Jin Sakai's story. It is just solely focused on that. It immerses you into that world without having to spend over 100 hours to complete the game. And it's still open world, but it doesn't just take you like with all these side missions that sidetrack you like AC games does. You know what I'm talking about. You could get lost in side missions with Assassin's Creed. Ghost of Tsushima is more grounded. It's more of a grounded game. It's stuck to the core of the story. It keeps you there. It keeps you there. So that's what they appreciate more about Ghost of Tsushima. They appreciate the combat, everything about the game. Now, just imagine Ghost of Yotei. This is what I'm trying to tell everybody. You see, look, here we are today, people. I've been bragging about Ghost of Yotei this whole time, right? This whole time I've been bragging about Ghost of Yotei. And here we are today. And look at what just happens to fall in my laps. They over here talking about Ghost of Tsushima is better than AC Shadows. He ain't even talking about Ghost of Yotei. That's my whole point. It's not like Ghost of Yotei came out and this one came out and they're comparing the two. He's talking about Tsushima that came out years ago. Just imagine the Ghost of Yotei, people. It's going to be something spectacular. I cannot wait, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to keep it moving right along, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all so much for being. Oh, yes. We got to move right along, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take it over to this here because this is IGN. They came out with this article this morning, ladies and gentlemen. They are trying to see what we should expect from Sony's PlayStation State of Play. Okay. So, Miley has stepped into the building, ladies and gentlemen.
Finish him.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, could have been anywhere in the world today. But you're here with me, and I appreciate you very much. We're here. Let's continue on with the show, people. Okay? So, here we are. Sony's reportedly set to deliver now standard February PlayStation State of Play broadcast next week. So, this is leaker Nate the Hate. You know what time it is. Who accurately revealed the date of Nintendo Switch 2 reveal ahead of time. Took to social media to tease a State of Play for Valentine's Day week. So that's from February 10th to the 14th. That's the window. Speculation time. What could Sony have up its sleeve for this year's State of Play? It's worth going through the first-party games it has announced and coming out in 2025. Sucker Punch's Ghost of Yotei currently has a 2025 release window. Perhaps we'll get a fresh look at gameplay and a release date. Meanwhile, Bungie's PvP extraction shooter Marathon may be set for a showing if it still plans to open PlayStation up this year. There's also Fair Games, the debut game from Haven Studios. Naughty Dog recently announced its brand new IP, Intergalactic: The Heretic Prophet, and Insomniac is working on Marvel's Wolverine. More likely, perhaps, is a fresh trailer for Hideo Kojima's Death Stranding 2 on the Beach, which is set for a 2025 release. What we won't see are various live service games Sony canned. Last month, Sony canceled 2 unannounced live service games that were in development at Bend Studio and Blue Point Games. The Blue Point game was reportedly a live service God of War game. Bend Studios' live service game remains unknown. Guerrilla Games' live service Horizon game reportedly survived the cold. It's finally time for a moving on to potential third-party announcements. Okay, this is third party. Kojima has Pheasant, upcoming stealth action PlayStation exclusive, in the works. People stop mentioning. I totally forgot about this game, ladies and gentlemen. Can we stop it right there?
Finish him.
I totally forgot about Kojima's Pheasant. This is his version. He's creating his own version of Metal Gear Solid. People don't talk about this. It says it right here. PlayStation exclusive. But PlayStation don't have no games. That's always the narrative. That's always the story. PlayStation got no games. Nobody seems to have brought up Pheasant. But it feels a little early for that, they say. Okay? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they won't show that. Phantom Blade Zero. The flashy hack and slash action RPG from Chinese studio S Game is a safer bet. Okay? Let's not forget Microsoft. Now it's I can't believe I just read that. Why would they even put that in there? Why would they even put this in here? Let's not forget Microsoft. Now a significant publisher of games on PlayStation, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is set to launch on PS5 soon. So maybe we will see a release date announced. And could Microsoft use the state of play to finally announce the arrival of Halo on PlayStation? Listen, man. So let me just finish. In predicting the future, it's helpful to look to the past. Last year's equivalent state of play showcased the likes of Death Stranding 2, Pheasant, Rise of the Ronin, the Until Dawn remaster, Stellar Blade, Dragon's Dogma 2, Sonic and Shadows Generation, various Silent Hill projects, Ken Levine's Judas, Foam Stars, and Helldivers 2, ladies and gentlemen. But PlayStation ain't got no games. PlayStation state of plays are trash. That's what people be saying. But look, I don't understand. Look at it right there. They gave us Death Stranding 2, Pheasant, Rise of the Ronin, Until Dawn Remaster, Stellar Blade, Dragon's Dogma 2, Sonic and Shadows Generation, Silent Hill Projects, Judas, Foam Stars, Helldivers 2. I don't understand. Like, I don't get it. But anyways, okay? Getting back to Microsoft. Will I be a little upset if they show the Indiana Jones Great Circle at the state of play? Yes. Okay? I will be. Because I don't feel like this game needs to be in a state of play. Nobody cares. Like, nobody cares. They're gonna come out, right? If this happens, they're gonna come out. Indiana Jones release April 7th, okay, of 2025. What's gonna happen? Who's gonna get hyped? Who's gonna come out of the state of play talking about, yo, we got a release date, Indiana Jones? Not me. Not me. I'm not doing that. I don't care. When the game comes out, it comes out. Point blank, period. I don't care. Now, if you're asking me, that they take this time out to let us know when Halo's arriving, I could see that happening. And that I could get a little bit excited for. Especially if it's the Halo Infinite that they're talking about. But even at that, I could live without that too. I could do without that. I don't need to know when Halo's coming to PlayStation. I don't care either. But if you asking me out of the two, of course I'm gonna prefer the Halo over Indiana Jones. Ain't nobody trying to see no Indiana Jones in the state of play. I'm not trying to see that. Don't waste your time on showcasing us Indiana Jones release day on PlayStation. Don't do it, because nobody cares. But anyways, okay? Let's get back to this. Let me give you my prediction. Okay? This is what I'm gonna predict. Okay. I have here, we could go with Resident Evil 9 reveal. Okay? I'm gonna go with Resident Evil 9, the Ghost of Yote gameplay with a release date. Okay? I'm gonna go with Marathon gameplay with release date. Okay? Even though with Marathon, real quick, I'm pretty sure that I heard that Sony was trying to give Marathon like its own little special. Like showcasing it on its own, like not with any other games. They just want to do like a special live in-depth review with Marathon. So that, I'm not sure if we're gonna get that. But besides that, I could see Marathon showing up with gameplay and a release date. I want to see update on Fair Games. What's going on with Fair Games? We could see the Death Stranding 2 update on release date and a little bit of gameplay. Okay, we could see that. Maybe a Wolverine, but I highly doubt that. I highly doubt a Wolverine. A Wolverine game, they need to wait for a showcase to bring that out. I do believe Sony will do a showcase this year. It's not going to be all state of plays this year. I believe they are going to do a showcase, and that's when I believe they're going to give us an update for the Wolverine game. Okay? And the last one I have here is the Lost Soul Aside new trailer with the release date or a release window. Okay? That's what I got right there. That's what I'm going for right there, okay? That's what it. Salute to my brother JJ walking up in the building.
Finish him.
Brother, thank you for pulling up. I appreciate you. Thank you so very much. Oh yes, we here. Yes. Lost Soul Aside release date. Yes. Let's see what happens. Those are my predictions, okay? Those are my predictions. Let's see what's going on. I don't believe it's gonna be trash because there's just so many games that they can choose from. There's so many games, in the works that they've announced in the previous years. Like they can't go wrong. There's so many things. Even if you take it to the Microsoft and they want to show Halo off, it's just so many things. Like a Halo announcement, I'm pretty sure nobody wants it, but if they do, that's a huge announcement. The internet's going to be set on fire. You know what I'm saying? Like if they do that. So there's just so many things that they could present to us in this state of play. It's just like, I don't see it like being trash. I can't see it. There are just too many games that they can pick up and choose from to bring to this, especially with third parties like Resident Evil 9. What if they decide to show us a reveal for RE9? That'll be incredible. The people are waiting. We waiting for Resident Evil. So that's just what I have to say about that, okay? Just be prepared. It's gonna be this week right here. February 10th to the 14th. So let's just wait and see. Let's keep moving, people. Let's keep moving. So let's bring you back over here, okay? So PlayStation 6 won't be a completely diskless console due to Sony's huge global market, Sean Layden says, okay? This is the Sean Layden interview that we saw in yesterday's stream, but this is just a different part. An all-digital future may still be far away for Sony, as the PlayStation 6 will likely not be a completely diskless console, according to SIE Worldwide Studios' former CEO, Sean Layden. In a new interview with Kiwi Talks, the former PlayStation executive commented on the PS6, saying that he doesn't think Sony can get away with releasing a diskless console Xbox has had more success in this strategy, as they are mostly successful in markets such as the US, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand, where conditions were better suited for the jump. Sony, on the other hand, is the #1 platform in around 170 countries around the world, ladies, and has an obligation to evaluate how many of the markets they are successful in will be able to make the jump into an all-digital future. In addition, the former executive also highlighted how PlayStation consoles are popular in military bases, where there's often no internet connection, and with athletes who bring the systems with them to hotels where downloading tens, if not 100 plus gigabytes, will be extremely inconvenient. With their market being so huge, Sean Layden ended. It will be hard for them to release a completely diskless PlayStation 6, and that's the end of it right there. So that's what Sean Layden had to say, and he's absolutely right. And I'm pretty sure PlayStation knows this already. If Sean Layden knows this, PlayStation knows this. They can't afford to just do an all digital disc, and the way they're doing it now is the perfect scenario. Just do it all digital, and if you just so happen you want to buy the optional the disc drive, you could do that too. If you really need a disc, just go buy the disc, attach it to it, you good to go. But that way you could, please both crowds. There's a crowd that doesn't care for the disc, they just all digital, and then there's a crowd that needs physical disc. So here you please both of them. All digital to keep the cost low, okay? Remember that. This is why the PS5 Pro came without a disc drive. It was to keep the cost at as low as they possibly can. So if you need the disc drive, just go and buy it and attach it. It's that simple, ladies and gentlemen. People make this like it's the hardest thing in the world. Just go and buy it. And that's it. Keep it moving. But he's absolutely right, 100% right on the money with it. Especially when he's talking about like military bases, athletes when they, traveling their team from city to city, state to state, town to town, other country to country. He said in that interview, because I did see it, I saw the whole thing. He said that these people, these athletes, they bring their consoles with them on the road. So, a lot of these athletes have curfews, especially when they're on the road. So when they're on the road, the coach is telling them, yo, 9 p.m. curfew. I need everybody in the hotel by 9 p.m. We got a game tomorrow. We got practice in the a.m. I need everybody locked and loaded. What are the athletes going to do in their hotel rooms? That's why he's saying a lot of them always bring their consoles with them. So when they got the curfew, they plug it into the TV that's in the hotel room. Boom. Turn on that PlayStation and they good to go. So that's why he said that. And then he also mentioned the military base. That's another thing. At military bases, there's no Wi-Fi connection. There's none of that. They just need a console where they could just insert a disc and they could just play a game and deal with it like that. There's no internet Wi-Fi connection in military bases. They don't do that over. So that's another thing. And that's why he's saying what he said. And they can't go diskless like Xbox does. Because nobody cares about Xbox. That's why they could do it. Nobody cares. Do what you want. You don't want to come out with a disc drive? You want to come out with a disc drive? You don't want to come out with a console? You want to come out with a console? You don't want to come out with a handheld? You want to come with a handheld? You want to come out with you don't want to come out with a hybrid console? You want to come out with a hybrid consoles? Well, guess what? Nobody cares. Do whatever you want. Nobody cares. But anyways, that's all I got to say about that, ladies. Y'all make sure y'all smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. Share out the stream. You know how we do. Getting it on and popping here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It is Monday night. Oh, yes. So, let's keep it moving, people. Let's keep it moving right along. So, here we are, people. uh, Microsoft job listing suggests Perfect Dark could also be heading to the PlayStation 5.
Finish him.
Oh, yes, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are. Oh, yes. So, amid a torrent of rumors, Phil Spencer quotes Forza Horizon 5's PS5 announcement, another of Xbox first-party games appears to be fated for a multiple platform release. Microsoft is currently hiring for a position within its studios. The initiative, which is currently developing a brand new game in the Perfect Dark series. Spotted by Geronimo73, the job listing for principal graphics engineer mentions multi-platform development. More than once, people. Okay? So, under the heading responsibilities, one of the points reads, optimize and ensure the scalability of the rendering features to support multiple platforms and quality settings. There it is. That's all you need to know, okay? Another point mentions meeting performance goals on the target platforms, plural. Finally, under preferred experience, Microsoft is looking for someone with experience of multi-platform development. Perfect Dark was announced at the Game Awards back in 2020. Okay? Are you looking at this right? This is when Perfect Dark was first announced. Back in 2020. We in 2025. 5 years of the announcement and the game still hasn't come out. But at least at least Microsoft shows us what they're doing. At least Microsoft giving us showcases and they're showing us the games. Well, at least Microsoft is showing us their roadmaps and we could see what they've been working on so far. Well, at least they announced this game back in 2020, 5 years ago, and the damn game still hasn't come out yet. About a year after announcement, it was revealed that Crystal Dynamics will be partnering with the initiative on development. Work began using Unreal Engine 4, but the team has since swapped to Unreal Engine 5. Y'all better get ready. Y'all know how that UE5 does. Y'all better get ready. More recently, Brian Horton, who was the creative director of Marvel's Wolverine, moved over to the initiative to direct Perfect Dark. That's another move that happened, okay? So, people, like myself, such as myself as well, I was wondering, I'm like, why is he going over there to direct Perfect Dark when Perfect Dark should already be in the stages where it's ready to go? What's the sense of him coming in here this late? What is there left to do? What is there left to do? Why is he moving into this space to try to work on this game? This game should have been done. Remember when that report first came out? So here we are. Now we're looking at this report, and now we're wondering what this was the plan all along. That's why they hired him. That's why he's over there. You better believe that he's working on all of this. But anyways, this is all you need to know. UE5, okay? UE5, if you don't have a Pro, you don't have a PlayStation 5 Pro, get ready. You know how UE5 does. That's all I'm going to say, okay? That's all I'm going to say about that. Targeting platforms, multi-platform development, optimize and ensure the scalability of the rendering features to support multiple platforms and quality settings. Let me tell you something. With that right there, this game, they getting ready to come out with a pro patch. Day one. That's all I'm getting. The fact that they're mentioning that, right? To optimize and ensure the scalability of the rendering features to support multiple platform and quality settings. These people don't care about you Xbox console gamers. They don't care. Their focus is not you anymore. So stop capping for this company. This company doesn't care about you. This is all that this is telling me. Like, bro, you getting everything ready to come out on PS5. They're targeting PS5 and PS5 Pro enhancements. That is their main target. That's what they're going for. They're not worried about. They could care less if the game comes out on Series X 30 frames per second. They don't care. You know why they don't care? Because you already used to that. You already used to games coming 30 frames. You're not going to complain because you haven't complained all this time, but now you're going to complain because now PlayStation is getting the better version of your game. So you're going to feel the need to come out and complain, why we got to get the 30 frames though? Well, why you didn't say that before? So they don't care if the game comes out 30 frames on your console. They don't care. They know that you already used to it. They got you accustomed to that. They'll drop your 60 frame patch 6 months from now. By that time, I'm already long gone from the game. I've done finished the campaign, probably played a couple multiplayer if they add multiplayer to the game. 6 months, I'm already long gone from the game. I'm playing something totally different at that point. So, y'all get ready for this, man. Y'all get ready for this, because I can't wait for this game. In case I didn't mention that. Perfect Dark, okay? We taking it back to Nintendo 64 days. Perfect Dark, when it came out, was straight fire. Perfect Dark was fire. So, that's why I'm excited, because this is a game that I grew up on. This is a game I grew up on. This came after the GoldenEye game, which was an absolute classic. GoldenEye was absolutely incredible. We've spent so many hours playing GoldenEye. And then comes Perfect Dark, okay? Which took it up a notch. And the game was just incredible when it came out. So I can't wait for this game to come out, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yes. If you are new, please consider subscribing to the channel. Hit the like button. Share out the stream, because we out here getting it popping. Let's continue on, because here we have the hater. We have a hater here. I have to point this out real quick. Have the hater. Try to get through this a little bit fast. Okay? This is, what is this? Okay. This is your boy, Jason Schreier. Okay? With his hating ass. So this is what he took from Matt Piscatella giving us this information. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth had a fantastic Steam launch. Across physical and track digital, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth was the best-selling game of the week ending January 25th in the U.S. market in dollar sales, while the Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth Twin Pack ranked third. Source, that's coming from Circana Retail Tracking Services. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Remember what I told you yesterday. Don't be fooled by Steam Chart's top-selling game. Remember when I told you that? Why? Because the numbers could fool you. All it took for Spider-Man 2 to be at the #1 spot, the top seller. Remember I showed you yesterday. I believe it was like 20,000, I think it was, that I said yesterday. All it took was like 20,000 for it to be the #1, the best seller on Steam. So this means nothing to me, Matt Piscatella. That means absolutely nothing to me. I want to see the numbers. When you come out with the actual number of what they sold, that's when we can have this discussion. Until then, fine. You want to come out with this information? We'll take it. Okay. But it ain't the end of the story. The nail in the coffin is when them numbers come out. When you bring out the numbers, now we can have a real discussion as if the game actually did good or it didn't. Okay? But this is what Jason Schreier is responding to. 2 takeaways here, ladies and gentlemen. Steam has become a bright spot for many game makers as console sales have flattened. This is what your boy Jason Schreier is saying. Console exclusivity will become obsolete soon, especially for third-party publishers.
Finish him.
Let me explain something to you. This guy has no idea what he's talking about. Why would he even say this? This guy, looking at this, it just is absolutely disgusting. What is this guy talking about? What is he saying? Console is, especially for third-party publishers. What do you even mean by that? There's no need. Okay, Jason Schreier, let me explain something to you in case you've been living under a rock, sir. Microsoft waved the white flag, okay? They're doing like this to Sony. We don't want no more. No mas, like Roberto Duran said. No mas. So you bringing up this especially for third-party publishers, Sony don't care. The third-party publishers are going to be targeting PlayStation regardless. Microsoft bowed out of the competition. They waved the white flag. It'll be, one of the worst moves if Microsoft decides to move ahead with releasing a new console. I don't see that happening. And if Microsoft does, it just shows you Microsoft never learns. If the Series X and S just reached 30 million, they're only at 30 million. So if that's what you're saying, that the console sales have flattened, make it right. Be specific. Let it be known that the console sales have flattened due to the fact that Microsoft only out here selling 30 million copies. Make it clear. But instead, you want to be a hater. And guess what, sir? Sorry about that. You are the hater for tonight's show. That's why you getting all this smoke. Point blank, period. Make it clear. Why you not making it clear, it shows me that you just another hater to add on to the list. Check. Make it clear. Stop misleading the people. That's what you're doing. You misleading people by saying all this. Why should third parties even think about having exclusivity deals with a certain console when they no longer need to? They no longer need to. It's not like Nintendo has deals with third-party publishers anyways. Because Nintendo was never a part of this. Nintendo sells its own products. They do their own thing. So this was never an issue when it came to Nintendo. So now you're only talking about PlayStation and Microsoft. That's all you're talking about right now. So now that Microsoft bows out, why are you saying this? Like I told you with the sales that flattened, due to the fact that Microsoft only sold 30. Could have added that. Especially for third-party publishers, due to the fact that Microsoft has decided that it's going full third-party and it will no longer be coming out with consoles in the future. They decided to put all their games on PlayStation. So with that being said, there will be no longer a need for third-party publishers to be considered like have exclusivity deals to a certain platform because it's no longer needed. This is absolutely disgusting. This is what I be talking about. These people think that they could get away with all this. And he's talking about console sales have flattened. Did I show you this? Did I show you this? Did I show you this? Salute to my brother. Once again, Solid Snake in the building, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta drop another bomb. It's straight like that.
Finish him.
It's straight like that. Salute to you, my brother. Solid Snake, sponsoring tonight's show, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, my brother. You know how we do over here. We out here. We out here. We outside. On a Monday night. It's crazy. So Solid Snake says, right? New console for what? When their games going everywhere is pointless. I feel sorry for the bots. PlayStation is king.
Finish him.
Just like that. Salute to you, my brother. Absolutely straight facts, ladies and gentlemen. Just like that. What you want me to add to that? It's just the facts. It is what it is. It is what it is. Salute to you, my brother. Your boy, Jason Schreier, talking all that nonsense. PS5 has sold an estimate 71.03 million units worldwide. Sold more units in 2024 than all other consoles combined, ladies and gentlemen. Just like that. Just in 2024 alone, sold more than all the other consoles combined. We had 71.03 million units, people. Just like that. Grand Theft Auto hasn't even come out. The Ghost of Yote hasn't even come out. Death Stranding 2 hasn't even come out. Wolverine hasn't even come out. Phantom Blade Zero, it hasn't even come out. Lost Soul Aside, it hasn't even come out. Marathon, it hasn't even come out. Fair Games, it hasn't even come out. Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet, okay? Developed by the one and only Neil Druckmann over at Naughty Dog Studios, ladies and gentlemen. It hasn't even come out yet. What is this guy talking about? I had to put an end to all that, all right? Just so you know. Just so you know. It's straight facts, just like that. So I just had to put that out there with Jason Schreier. We're going to keep it moving. We're going to keep it moving right along from this hater, all right? We're going to keep it moving from this hater. He just got exposed. And hopefully you don't do anything like that again, sir. Because I will be right here to expose. So let's move on right along, okay? So this is over at Eurogamer, okay? So they're saying that Need for Speed will return EA pledges, but the team is all in on Battlefield for now, okay? Here we go. Small group had previously been working on Racing Series Future. Need for Speed and Burnout developer Criterion is now entirely focused on developing EA's next Battlefield game. The publisher has told Eurogamer. But there are still plans for the studio to return to its racing roots at some point in the future. We're going to have to wait and see. Back in September 2023, EA announced that the majority of Criterion will move over to support development on the next Battlefield game, while a smaller core group within the British studio continued on with Need for Speed. At the time, Battlefield boss Vince Zampella said Criterion's Need for Speed team will continue to work shape what's next for the franchise. In the 18 months since, we've seen additional content arrive for 2022's Need for Speed Unbound, the series' latest and last launch to date, but no word on what's next after that. Surprise, we're still here, developer Criterion's Games wrote in a blog post in February of 24, when it celebrated Need for Speed's 30th anniversary with the announcement that Unbound will be supported until the end of the year. Today, it sounds like what's next for Need for Speed is still some way off, even if there's a commitment to the series long term. Need for Speed team at Criterion are joining their colleagues working on Battlefield, so they're going all in. Zampella said in a statement at Eurogamer today, as a company, it was important to us to take the last year, listen to our Need for Speed community, and use their feedback to create content for Unbound. With an increased understanding of what our players want and for the Need for Speed experience, we plan to bring the franchise back in a new and interesting ways. Once an annual stalwart of EA's release schedule for Need for Speed series now looks set for an extended break, with no new game seemingly in active development. With no new title waiting in the wings for 2025, Need for Speed will be paused for the longest time between releases since the series first began all the way back in 1994. Criterion is currently one of 4 EA developers working under the umbrella of Battlefield Studios to reignite the publisher's first-person shooter franchise. As of today, fans can sign up to a large-scale test of the next Battlefield game. Okay, that's the end of it right there. Real quick, for you to sign up, I don't know if you've seen online, like if you was to go sign up, there was like, you had to wait in line. There was like over 100,000 people in front of you. Because there's a QA system. If you go right now, like to sign up, it'll put you in a QA system. And it's going like first come, first serve. So there's been people online that already have over 100,000 people in front of them. So picture that. That's how much hype is going on right now after the announcement that they broke to us today. So let me see what I had here. Okay, this is basically the same thing, okay? So yeah, let's just take a look at what they had to show us, okay? This is a 5-minute video. We're gonna take a look at this, and I want to show you this in case you haven't seen it yet. Get ready, because what you're about to see here is about to be straight fire, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go.
Defending that last point in breakthrough.
You and your squad going together, trying to accomplish something.
Helicopter crashes into the building next to you, and all of a sudden the roof drops on your head.
The vehicle play is the destruction.
You've got tanks, you've got jets.
You get a bit sweaty in your palms.
That full, all-out military experience. It's just unlike any other game I've played.
This franchise comes with a long history, spanning over 20 years now. But the question is, how do we continue to build on that and push Battlefield to the next level?
I've been playing Battlefield since long before I joined the team. When 1942 first came out, the amount of fun that we all sat down and had with it is just, still like a fond memory. So in joining the Battlefield team, it was about the opportunity to give the team that space to do something just more amazing even than they've done in the past.
We set out with this ambitious idea of creating this new Battlefield universe. And to make that vision a reality, we had to think big.
Each of our 4 studios comes with its own culture and expertise into what we call Battlefield Studios.
One team that spans across the globe and combines 20 years of franchise experience with emerging talent.
DICE has such a rich history with Battlefield. We've been working on it for years and years. But we also want to do something bigger and better than we've ever done before. And you can't do that with one studio.
DICE is responsible for the multiplayer part of the game, which incorporates things like destruction systems, class play, squad play, vehicles, gadgets, all of those kind of underlying systems that drive the experience.
So here at Motive, we're working on multiplayer maps, and we're also working on single-player mission contents.
We're driving a cinematic experience to the level that's never been done on Battlefield before.
Ripple Effects has a long history of working on the Battlefield franchise.
We're working on an experience that is really going to open Battlefield up to a whole group of new players, but really still exciting that core audience that has made this franchise so successful.
Criterion have been supporting Battlefield for a decade now, and now we're going to bring that to the table as a fully fledged kind of partner in the Battlefield studios.
Mainly, we've been focused on the single-player experience. So the campaign is back for Battlefield.
We have never before had this many teams and talents dedicated to the development of Battlefield. And we have a plan to create a new, exciting future for the franchise, alongside our players.
This game has so much potential. So I think it's about giving the team this time to really hone their craft.
We have to prototype, play test, get feedback,
and then repeat that loop
over and over and over again. We have to find gameplay that really resonates with the players and then build on that.
Battlefield Labs is our new development initiative where players will get to test specific focus areas in the game.
We've done similar things in the past, but this is a whole nother level. We're doing it before we launch the game, and we're doing it with so much more content.
It's an exciting way for us to interact with our audience before things go live and make sure that what we have is really fun and polished.
And we have to test everything, combat to destruction to maps and modes.
We're going to test all the new features that we're putting out, and we're going to test hardware like weapons, vehicles, and gadgets.
We can try different things, but also validate what players are expecting from Battlefield.
That feedback is crucial in helping us know what to prioritize, what needs improvement, and what feels like a true Battlefield experience.
We're pre-alpha, so now's the time to test all the experiences our teams have been building for our upcoming launch and beyond. Join our Discord where you can learn more about our new closed testing environment. We call it Battlefield Labs. Let's build Battlefield together.
Yes.
Bro, let me show you this again. Let me show you this
environment. We call Join our Discord where you can learn more about our new closed testing environment.
Screen.
We call it Battlefield Labs. Let's build Battlefield together.
Bringing it back. Look. Oh my goodness, bro. Huh? Hey, y'all let me know. That game looks straight fire, ladies and gentlemen. My goodness. Bro, I must have seen that little clip right there with the gameplay. I must have seen it over 15 times already. It looks incredible. They bringing Battlefield back. They going back in time, ladies and gentlemen. they gonna give Call of Duty competition. I'm telling you that right now. It's crazy. Like, it looks so clean, bro. That gameplay looks so clean. It looks so clear. All the explosions that's going on around you. It's madness. It's pure madness. And I love it. It's crazy. Bro, when I saw that, I said, oh my goodness, bro. It's about to go down. And by the way, them headphones look fire. I need to get me those. I gotta get me them headphones.
Battlefield, our upcoming launch and beyond.
Look.
Battlefield experience. We're pre-alpha, so now's the time to test all the experiences our teams have been building for our upcoming launch and beyond.
Them headphones look fire.
Join our Discord where you can learn more about our new closed testing environment. We call it Battlefield Labs. Let's build Battlefield together.
Bro, look at this. Look at this. Oh my goodness, bro. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, bro. I'm gonna have to drop a bomb for that one, ladies and gentlemen. It's crazy. Yo, the game looks crazy, bro. And they're bringing back the campaign. That to me looks like that's part of the campaign right there. I cannot wait, bro. They're doing, like you heard them. They working on everything. They're taking, look, listen. They know that when this game comes out, this is another situation where it's a do or die for the franchise. They don't come correct with this one. They know that they're done. People not going to take a chance on them again. If they come out with another one, they're going to be like, yeah, whatever. They're going to keep it moving. They know that they have to hit a home run with this game. And so far by the looks of it, to me, it looks like, bro, yo, this game looks undeniable, bro. Looks undeniable, bro. That to me that's what I call, being immersive. Like, that just pulled you in. That's letting you know how you're gonna be when you put your headphones on and you playing that campaign, because that's the campaign right there that they showed. It's gonna lock you in, and you're gonna be in there. You're not gonna be able to get out of there, bro. You're not gonna want to get out of there, bro. I'm telling you. Like, the game looks crazy. It looks like they're taking their time. They're not gonna come out with it until they know that it's time to come out with it. That's what it's looking like. They're running unlimited testing to this game. And you heard them say they're testing every single part of this game. They're testing everything. They bringing players in to test the campaign, the multiplayer, all the different types of modes that are going to be in the multiplayer. They testing out all the guns, all the frag grenades, all the special equipment, all the vehicles, every single thing that's going to be in the game. They are testing it. So they know that it has to be on point. So that's why they're taking their time with it. They're bringing in those people over from creating the Need for Speed crew. They said, listen, we need more manpower. Let's put Need for Speed to the side for now. We got to hit a home run with this Battlefield. And they helping each other out. That's what you do. That's what you got to do as a company. You saying that you need help, bring the team over. Help out with this game that they know they need to smash. And all that's going to do is create more hype and more buzz for Need for Speed. It's all going to go hand in hand. It's just like, I'm pretty sure if once this releases, it does great, it's doing the numbers, Need for Speed, the crew, it's time to go back and them they got to work on their game now. They could return the favor. I'm pretty sure if Need for Speed crew now, they fall behind, if they need some help, they know that they got their team, their Battlefield team right there. And they know that if they ever need them, they will call on them and they will be there for them to help them with the game. It's just going to go hand in hand. Everything is going to work perfectly fine. They just got to make sure this Battlefield game comes out 100%, locked and loaded, ready to go to smack the one and only Call of Duty out of the way. Excuse me, with your broken game, with your cheaters over there. Okay, excuse me. That's another thing. They need to have that anti-cheat system ready to go. That has to be at the top of their list. That anti-cheat system needs to be put in place because ain't nobody having that. Nobody trying to be out here gaming with no cheaters like I showed you yesterday. Nobody trying to be out here doing that. So, you know, the game looks incredible, bro. This game looks incredible. And I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. So we are, or let me show you something real quick. After this, we could be at the, the last portion of the show. It's going to be vibing till then. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be vibing after this. But let me show you something, right? I'm going to bring it back to the PC. Okay? I'm going to bring it back to the PC. I don't know if y'all saw this yet, right? I don't know if y'all saw this. Okay? This is Maximilian, dude. I'm pretty sure y'all know. Okay? I'm pretty sure y'all know who this is, okay? Pay attention to what this man has to say. He ain't no rookie. He's been doing this for years. So just in case somebody trying to come up in here, like, trying to talk about, oh, Maximilian Max don't know what he's talking about. He blah, 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 blah. I don't want to hear none of that. He's been doing this for years. Everybody should know who this is. Okay? It's not like if it's me coming out here, talking like this. Okay, you have a reason to be like, oh, yo, whatever, you don't know. But this man has been here forever. He knows. Pay attention to what he's going to say here.
Because PC games, you would think that like a modern, some of the best in class like AMD CPU and like a 4090, you can just throw that shit at any game and it's just going to run amazing. No, that's not the case. That's why PC sucks. That's why having PC is like a customizable experience that I enjoy. I don't mind this stuff because I've been doing it forever, but getting in and figuring out and making the game optimize and running well from my hardware is something I don't mind doing. But some people just absolutely hate that shit. I'm friends with them, so of course they're gonna want console just because the console is the way it is. And to be fair, there has been several console games that are also on PC over the past 5 to 10 years that just run better on console as well. Doesn't make any sense. The PC hardware is so much better, but games are not designed to fully optimize and utilize all of what PC hardware has. So what I'm saying is that I'm not even beholden to PC, dude. I'm just beholden to the game because PC game.
Finish him.
Hi. Hi. I mean, listen. That's not me saying. This is not me. That's what I'm trying to tell you. This is not me saying this. It's not me. Don't shoot. It's not me. This is Max. Max is the one saying all of this. He's telling you right here. He's been doing this forever. This man is a professional at what he does. Okay? He ain't no rookie. He knows what he's saying. He knows what he's speaking on. He's been dealing with this forever, like he said. So you tell me, you gotta And it's right on the money. Because like I told you, I just got my 4080 Super and I got on Game Pass. I downloaded Indiana Jones. I got a 4080 Super. Downloaded the Indiana Jones. Played the game that first day. Played the game the second day. Come the third day, I come into the game. Next thing you know, bang, error message. Your support, you can't support this, that, and the third. I was like, yo, what is it? What the hell is this? Like, what is that? You see that message that I showed you yesterday with Spider-Man? That that the PC port was broken and they kept giving them an error message with the guy that was running it with a 5090. It kept giving him an error message, such and such, whatever. That message, I got that same message when I was trying to run Indiana Jones. What I had to do, I had to go and uninstall the game. Why? Because I'm not dealing with no troubleshooting. I'm not touching my PC, and I don't know what I'm doing. Next thing you know, I touch a button I'm not supposed to touch, and next thing you know, my whole PC is acting up. You gotta know what you getting into. You have to know. You're not gonna run into these issues with a PlayStation, with a console. You're not gonna run into it. You're just trying to game. You're not running into these issues. So that's all I have to say about that. That's all I have to say about that. Ladies and gentlemen, the floor yours, ladies. Floor is yours, ladies. Let me know what's up. Let me know what's up, ladies and gentlemen. How y'all feeling out there, man? How y'all feeling out there, man? Let me know what's up. What's up? What's up? What is looking like? What is looking like, ladies and gentlemen? Let me see if I could just show y'all some cool games while we're at this. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to keep y'all bored and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, let me fix. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Back, bang. I'm getting the hang of this. I'm getting the hang of this. Yes, yes. Let's bring that up. Let's bring that up. Let's do this. This. Bang. And here we are, people. We made it to the end of the show. The floor is yours, ladies and gentlemen. The floor is yours. You want to keep that running in the background. You know what I'm saying? There it is. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate everybody who stopped by, who stayed with me this long throughout the show. You know, it goes a long way. Thanks to everybody who smashed the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the shared out the stream, did all that good stuff. I appreciate everybody. Be out here. Be out here. I know we covered a few topics. I told you it was gonna be like 9 topics. Well, we're here. Let me know what's up. Let me know what's up. We'll bring up any other topics we spoke on today. It's all good. Any other topics? Microsoft decided to third party and everybody dropping fire. Damn. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Crazy, bro. It was a good show. Good show, my brother. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you so much, bro. I appreciate you sponsoring the show. It does go a long way, my brother. No, we trying to do big things over here. And when I tell you big things, we trying to do big things over here. Feel me? Straight like that. Absolutely. You could kiss Call of Duty bye-bye. The top Call of Duty content creators, they're all coming out speaking, against the game. They don't feel like their voices are being heard like they used to. You know what I'm saying? Before they were under the Microsoft umbrella, I told you, all these big content creators like Mr. Ruffle Waffles and the rest of them, they used to be able to have like instant communications with the devs or representatives of the game. And they will always get the feedback right away. Always. They said it themselves. You could go look at it. And as soon as Microsoft bought ABK and they fell under the Microsoft umbrella, they said it. They're like, yo, it was like a total change. They don't hear from them no more. They send them an email and they have to wait for a response like 4 to 5 days ahead. Sometimes it'll be weeks that they don't hear from them. So they see the they see the shift. They see all the bugs that's going on with the game. It's in a very bad state right now. Battlefield is in the position to just come in here and take everybody away from Call of Duty. They're in the position right now. What you think gonna happen is if Microsoft games don't sell good, they made their bed and they gonna have to lay in it. They made their bed, they're gonna have to lay in it. They already rolled it out. They rolled out the game plan. You know what I'm saying? They rolled out the game plan, officially letting it be known that they're going third party. And that's just it. They're banking on. This is what you need to understand. And they could be in trouble because you know Call of Duty is the main source. Call of Duty it's what holds everything together. If Battlefield comes out here and takes all the steam away from Call of Duty, they're gonna have a problem on their hands, a serious one at that. They're gonna have a serious problem. But besides Call of Duty, right? They're really banking on Halo, Gears, and Forza. And now Doom. They're banking on those 4 games to when they come to PlayStation to be doing numbers. That's what they're really banking on. It's not like they just come over here and everybody just starts buying their games just because they're coming. That's not gonna happen. So I don't know what they're thinking about. I don't know what they think is gonna happen. Everybody's not just gonna jump out their seat just because your game is coming over. And all of a sudden, all your games are gonna be selling 10 million copies over here. Like, well, we just gonna have to wait and see. But if things go wrong, it's not like they can revert the plan and go back to what they used to be. Them days are over. Them days are over, bro. So they're gonna have to deal with it. They're gonna have to deal with it. There it is, Doom the Dark Ages. Doom the Dark Ages. Game looks incredible. Game looks incredible, bro. Game looks incredible. Absolutely, they're gonna have to stay third party. Ain't no going back. Ain't no going back from this. There's no going back from this, people. Like I said, they made their bed. Now they gotta lay in it. The Midnight Walk. This is another game that's coming out. This is another game that's coming out, people. It might be an indie game, but This is another PlayStation exclusive. Know what I'm saying? PSVR 2. Arc Raiders. I can't wait for Arc Raiders. I can't wait for this game. I forgot about this game. This might be one of the games at the State of Play. I forgot about this game. This could be another one added to the list. And here goes baby steps, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what they thinking about with this game right here. I don't know what this game is gonna do. I don't know who thought of this. I don't know. It's crazy. Facts, Guru. Facts. Borderlands 4. Borderlands 4 is coming too. A lot of heat. A lot of games is coming out, bro. A lot of games are coming out, bro. Expedition 33. A lot of games, bro. Microsoft bought COD trying to hurt PlayStation and Battlefield. Fix it to drop these player base gonna drop, so another L for Xbox. X. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Crazy. It's like I keep saying. This is another game right here, Chronos. That game looks to me like another Callisto Protocol. It's gonna run just like Callisto. It's gonna be one of those games. And here we are, people. Here we are. Get ready. Death Stranding 2 is gonna be one of them games, bro. It's gonna be one of them games. Death Stranding Part 1 was crazy. Especially the visuals. Imagine the Part 2. It's gonna run crazy on the Pro. I want to see this game too. This is also with Remedy. This is in the same universe as Control. So it's in the same universe. And oh yes, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. But yes, Snake, absolutely. Absolutely, bro. Baby steps. I don't know. No comment. No comment. This is it right here, my brother. That's it right there. Oh yes, ladies and gentlemen. You better get your pros. You better get ready. Because here it is. The most anticipated game ever. Oh man. You want the best? You gotta go get yourself a pro. That's the only way I see this game running at 60 frames. Another game. Hell is Us. This is another game that's coming out. Look how many games are coming out. There's so many games, bro. Another one I'm looking forward to. Look at this. It looks incredible, bro. Game looks incredible. Marvel 1943, Rise of Hydra. Another game, people. Another game that we got to look forward to right here. You know what I'm saying? Woo! And there he is, people. The Black Panther T'Challa himself. I can't wait for this game, bro. They might show us that in the State of Play. They might show us that Marvel game. We don't know. Metal Gear Solid. There's so many games. That's what I'm saying. There are so many games that they can choose from to show off in the State of Play. Look at how many games just back to back like this. Incredible games at that. Gate 2 is coming out too. Where Winds Meet and Hell is Us. Yeah, Where Winds Meet. I believe they're gonna show that one. Like that was in my predictions. Hell is Us. They might show it again. give us an update. But where wins meet, that's the one that I feel like they are gonna show. And they need to show. They need to show where wins meet. The Outer Worlds 2, they're not gonna show this. But this is another game. You gotta put hours into that game. Tales of the Shire. Okay, looking like an indie game. Okay. They might show indie some love. You know how they always gotta throw at least like 2 or 3 indie games in there. You already know how that's gonna go. Little Nightmares 3 coming out. You already know. Could be a possible smash. Know what I'm saying? Little Nightmares 3. Metal Gear Solid Fire. Facts. We in there. Heart, body. Know what I'm saying? There's so many games that you can choose. Look at this. Even this, like, it's just what type of game are you into? There are so many games. John Carpenter's Toxic Commandos. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. What? Look at this. Come on, bro. Look at this, bro. Look at this, bro. Come on, bro. PS5 Pro is the way to go. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Of course, a lot of these are third party. You could play them on the Xbox, but if you don't have a console, you really gonna go out and get an Xbox? And if you do, I feel sorry for you. PS5 Pro is the best place to play any of these games. Mouse PI for Hire. This is another game. You need to see more on this, but this is another game. You know? I like the whole animation style they chose for the game, you know? Supermassive Games, Directive 8020. There are so many games to choose from. PS5 got all the games. Microsoft is cooked. Absolute straight fact. It's crazy. Any type of game that you're into, anything you want to do. Look, these are your type of games. Here it is. Whatever you want to do, you can do it on the PlayStation 5. You want to take it up a notch? You go get yourself a PS5 Pro and you're going to see what I've been talking about. Whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do. That's it. That's it. Thinking City 2. This is crazy, bro. Look how many games, bro. What we up to? Oh, it's towards the end. Bro, look at how many games they've shown already. Dying Light the Beast. This is the new DLC that's coming. 2025 in the summer. Looks crazy, bro. I tried playing the game, the regular game. I couldn't get into it. But maybe I want to try this DLC though. I'm not gonna lie, bro. DLC looks good, bro. Wu-Chang Fallen Feathers. This is gonna be on Game Pass. Now I looked at some gameplay on this game. It's looking like a Souls game, ladies and gentlemen. I got turned off by that gameplay that I saw. I got turned off. She was moving like if it was a Souls-like game. Like You got to time everything. It's not moving like Black Myth Wukong. You know what I'm saying? Like fast move. Like you have to time it. So it's looking like a Souls game to me. Oh, this is another game. Is this a free to play? It's looking like it. Yeah, I forgot about this game. That different cards give you different abilities. Yeah. Forgot about that game. Dune Awakening is another. It is an MMO, ladies and gentlemen. But it's another game that, you know, could be huge. This could be a big game in some people's eyes. You know, it's an MMO. You got to spend hours in it. You got to live in it. So we got to see what happens. But there it is. That's another game that we can look forward to. Delta Force. They got to show more of this game. I'm not going to hype it up. They got to show more. Got to see what's up. Because you coming into the Battlefield Call of Duty space, you need to bring it. Okay? You need to bring it. Ninja Gaiden 4. Woo! Look at this. Look at this, bro. Look at this. Absolutely incredible. Woo! Can't wait. Ninja Gaiden 4 is about to be straight fire. Crazy. Yeah, Delta Force is on PC. Yeah. You're right. Right. Bro. Did you see all them games? It's crazy. Ninja Gaiden 4 looked fire. But did you see how many games was in that video? There's so many games PlayStation can choose from to bring to the state of play. It's that easy. It's that easy. Nobody's gonna complain if they bring a couple third parties in there. Nobody complains when Microsoft does it, and that's all they did. All they did was bring third-party games to that showcase that everybody said was a smash. All that was a bunch of third-party games. So PlayStation, look at all the games you can choose from. Just choose. That's it. It don't have to be that difficult. It don't have to be that difficult. These are just the games coming out of this month. Okay? There it is, people. There it is. There it is, people. There it is, people. Ambulance Life, a paramedic simulator. You can do whatever you want to do. You can play any type of video game you want to play. There is a video game for everybody out there. Look at this. Look at this. You could do whatever you want. Did you know that on the PlayStation Store, there's a bum simulator? Did you see that game? I saw that. I'm like, they have a bum simulator game? Like, what is that? They really got games out here for anybody. This is another game coming out. Civilization. You can take this wherever you want to take it, bro. Just know that just to play the best versions of any of the games that you're seeing on your screen, look no further. The PS5 Pro is the way to go. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Oh yeah, they're doing this as well. The Tomb Raider 4 to 6 remasters. They're doing this as well. No? Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Bro, I remember playing the first Tomb Raider, bro. I had it on my Sega Saturn. It was incredible, bro. Look at this. It just all depends on what you want to play. People say there's no games. What's going on? Look at between the last video and just this one that's just for this month alone. Like, just look at this. You could take it anywhere you want to go. What is it that you want to play? Stop saying that there's no games. Because look. What is it that you want to play? At this point. Crazy. Okay. What's this? Like an indie game or something like that? Okay. Oh, this is gonna be like one of those Life is Strange type of games. It's gonna be one of those type of games. Yes. Looks like Life is Strange. Yeah, yup. It's gonna be one of those games. One of those games, people. Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza's coming out this month. Went to that. Like I told you, I tried Infinite Wealth. They have a 10-hour demo. You're a PS Premium member. I couldn't get into it. I thought it was gonna be a different type of game, but I didn't know it was a turn. Is it a turn-based? I believe, yeah, it was a turn-based game. I couldn't deal with it. It looks incredible though, bro. Looks incredible. I just can't get into it. And here we are, people. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to experience Monster Hunter Wilds, the best that you possibly can on a console, look no further. The PS5 Pro is gonna take you there. That's all you gotta know. Oh, this is another one. Well, I don't know if they're gonna actually show this on the showcase. It's about to come out anyways, you know? Maybe they do, but this is gonna be a huge release. A lot of people are waiting for this game. You wanna play this to the best of your abilities? You better believe it. PS5 Pro. PGA Tour 2K25 is coming out as well, people. 2K25 is coming out as well. There it is. Tiger Woods, y'all. Tiger Woods, y'all. 100 facts. Absolutely. It's straight facts. It's straight facts. Man, this screen looks so clean, bro. Looking at this in 4K. Crazy. Crazy. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. There it is, people. There it is, people. Oh. But yeah, anyways, man. We have made it to the end of the show, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't have any more questions, comments, concerns, we've made it to the end. I appreciate everybody who was rocking with me since the beginning of the stream all the way to the end of the stream. I hope you enjoyed your time here today, people. I thought it was a successful stream. We had a good time today. We covered a lot of topics today. And I got through them as quickly as possible. I did what I said what I had to say, and we moved on. We covered 9 topics tonight, people. So I call that a W. I call that a success, ladies and gentlemen. But if nobody has anything else to say, thank you so much, everybody who's donated to the stream tonight. I appreciate you very much. You know how we do. We're gonna try to come right back tomorrow. Oh yes, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yes. We're gonna see what happens tomorrow. Hopefully it's the same time, 7 o'clock, 7 p.m. As of right now, that will be like my target time to start my show. It seems like it's the right time. If I could do it earlier, like 6, I might, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be 7. But we trying to run it right back tomorrow, and like I said, we trying to be up in here Monday through Friday, baby, and maybe sometimes on Sundays. Cause I actually enjoyed yesterday's stream. It felt good, you know. Sunday in the afternoon, 1 p.m. Everybody's home, chilling, relaxing. There's not really much going on YouTube, and I know, cause I was there. Like, I'll be scrolling on YouTube, and there's nothing happening, no news, nobody's streaming, and no, I might as well take the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? And it was actually a good time. So yeah, thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. Yes. With that being said, it is your boy, the gifted one here, and I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. I'm gone.